About Texas strong.
Hey everybody, welcome to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the official truck of Texas, the Ram 1500. Justin Frizzell is my name. Thank you for tuning in again. We do appreciate it. Another big show lined up for you. Going to tell you about a great tribute to our veterans. Casey Musgraves almost gave us an extra show. Eli Young Band went back to high school, and it's been 42 years. Let's make a new record. And my friends, the Prophets and Outlaws are here today. Let's get started with a little Red Dirt Roundup. So this past week, we took time to pay tribute to our veterans as we all recognize Veterans Day. And one of the most moving tributes that I got to see this past week came to us from our friend out of Oklahoma, Bo Phillips. That's Stoney LaRue's brother, and he's got a great singer-songwriter career on his own. The song is called 21 Guns, and he released the video for that song this past week in remembrance and in celebration of Veterans Day. You can see it on Bo's Facebook page or his website, BoPhillipsBand.com, and you can see the video playing behind me here. But it's a great video. It's a story video. It talks about Bo and his friend as they grow up, and then his friend meets the girl, gets married, goes off to serve our country, and unfortunately it takes 21 guns to bring him home. It's an excellent video. You can actually download the song right now off of iTunes or wherever it is you get your music. But from iTunes, a portion of the proceeds will go to support the Disabled American Veterans campaign. BoPhillipsBand.com. Great job, Bo. Beautiful video, beautiful song, and thank you again to all the brave men and women that serve this country and those that continue to do so today. We certainly do appreciate you. Did you get to see the CMA Awards there at Bridgestone Arena last week? Well, we almost got two shows out of the deal. Casey Musgraves went out to sing a duet with Loretta Lynn, but just before she went out to sing the duet, her panties came off. Yeah, apparently she had some kind of fancy dress on that was sheer and I guess doesn't require standard panties. Talking to the wrong guy about all this, but the special panties that she had on were supposed to stick, and the stick didn't stuck, so she had to chuck the panties, and she performed without them. And apparently they're laying on the floor somewhere in the Bridgestone Arena right now, and the line forms to the left to get back inside to try to collect those things if they haven't been taken up by the cleaning crew already. Check out CaseyMusgraves.com. Eli Young Band, they just had their big house party at Globe Life Park here in Arlington about a week ago, and just before they kicked off that party, they went back to high school and awarded their high school spirit contest to Arlington Martin High School here in town. They got a private Eli Young Band show the Friday before their Saturday, and they get ready to take that show down to Houston Minute Maid Park this weekend, and we'll continue on. Eli Young Band, Cody Johnson, and others also on that show. 42 years ago, Willis Allen Ramsey released his first CD, and now he's getting ready to release his second CD. That's quite the gap, but at the same time, he's had a very successful singer-songwriter career. You'll probably remember the song Northeast Texas Women that Jerry Jeff Walker and Ed Burleson has covered. That's a Willis Allen Ramsey song. He graduated from Highland Park High School. He's a local guy, and now he's working on his brand new record called Gentilly. And he's got a tour to support this record, recovering from the flood, I guess. He has a studio there in Colorado. Big storm came through, completely washed that house out, his studio out, alongside 15 other homes. So if you'd like to find out more about the tour, more about the progress of the record, and maybe even help out, check out WillisAllenRamsey.com. All right, there's your stories for this week. Let's play some songs. Y'all say hello to my friends, Prophets and Outlaws.
Window pane put a wrench in everything I had today. So I canceled all my plans. We're gonna find a new solution right away. When I'm down, head underwater to ease my woes. my sins, the ones I love the most. You can find me at the slow shop where my daddy taught me how to ride. And my mama played the 88 top. I sang harmonies. And when you find me at the soul shop, I'll be dancing on the rooftop with the rhythm of the raindrops. Sing a melody. A young boy, my mama told me, son, you will find the rainy days are the truly special ones. So take what you're given and do your best at living as you go through this heavy world. Well, don't forget to love. When I'm down, head underwater to ease my woes, I sing out my sins, the ones I love the most. You can find me at the soul shop where my daddy taught me how to ride. And my mama played the 88 top. I sing harmony. And when you find me at the soul shop, I'll be dancing on the rooftop with the rhythm of the raindrops. Play the melody. With the rhythm of the raindrops, sing a melody, na 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 na.
Great, Matt. Good to see you guys, man.
So happy to be back.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming back. Look forward to hanging out. Let's go sit on that couch and catch up. More for Prophets and Outlaws when we come back. You're watching Lone Star Road. Y'all hang in there. Lone Star Roads brought to you by the Ram 1500. Y'all make sure and check us out online, LoneStarRoadsTV.com. Find us on Facebook and tailgate us on Twitter at Lone Star Roads. Y'all say hello to my friends one more time. Prophets and Outlaws.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, man. I'm the over there.
Oh, shoot.
How are you, man?
Doing great.
Good to see y'all again.
You too.
Man, I feel like we're in a pattern here. We get to see each other, what, about every 2 weeks?
That's right, I like it.
Doesn't hurt my heart at all, man.
No, this is good.
It is fun to sit there and watch you guys perform.
We have fun up there as well. You know, we like getting to do all these shows, so.
Right, and it looks like it. It looks like you guys have a lot of fun. Now, it's been kind of a rapid pace for you guys ever since you won Ranch Factor, what was that, 2013?
13.
Yeah. Obviously, you were playing your shows and gigs before then, but it seems like once you guys won that whole contest that it's been a rocket ship since.
Once we got radio on board, that's when everything started to take off for us.
Right.
And that's when the schedule started really ramping up. So we're getting to do your show, and things are just continuing to accelerate, believe it or not. So we're so excited just to be. We just wanted to be working hard. That was all we ever wanted, you know, was to get an opportunity to play as many times as possible, and it's finally coming true.
Now, the current state of the band right now wasn't the way it always had been. Tell me the story about how the whole Prophets and Outlaws thing got started.
Yeah, well, James and Steve are brothers, and then I went to high school with them. We all went to Jesuit High School in Dallas.
Right.
And from that, we started playing. I went to University of Oklahoma and was in a big fraternity, so we could accidentally get 200 people at a show before I hardly knew how to play the guitar. We could accidentally pack
make a sign out in front of the house that says free beer tomorrow, and people would just show up.
Basically, it was that easy. So we tricked ourselves into thinking our whole career would go that way.
Right.
But so we kind of learned, you know, how to play all the standard Sweet Home Alabamas and Friends in Low Places, and along the way we wrote some songs. And 3 years ago, we started Prophets and Outlaws with all those songs we had written.
Now, why that name?
Man, it's just when we decided to form this band and be a 5-piece band, we were like, all right, so we played the Pat Green, Randy Rogers, Texas Country for a long time.
Right.
And we grew up listening. I mean, that's like the soundtrack of our high school. But we wanted to try to, you know, give a little different flair to the Texas scene. And we also grew up listening to the Allman Brothers, the band, Marshall Tucker, Willie Whalen, all those guys. And we just kind of almost in a dream, just Prophets and Outlaws. Just kind of came out. Yeah, it was like that kind of totally personifies what we thought we were playing.
Well, the Outlaws play music that's in their hearts, and that's what
it's not down the road.
So.
Yeah, the Outlaws weren't playing down
What's
the road.
wrong with down the road?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
Down, straight in the middle. Texas country. And they were playing music in their hearts, and so were we.
Yeah.
Just playing music that feels good to
Well,
us.
you know, you said you guys were covering some of that Pat Green, Randy Rogers stuff, and a lot of bands will fall into that trap, thinking, okay, if we're going to succeed, this is the kind of sound that we have to go with. But obviously, you guys have found your own sound and had great success with it. Did that just come by chance, or, I mean, was that just...
Well, we all kind of influenced each other from the country and the blues and the soul. And once we wrote Soul Shop, me and Matt wrote that just at a ranch one night at like 3 in the morning hanging out. And we wrote that and we said, this really sums up who we are, not only lyrically, but music as well. And so from there we thought, let's run with this and see what we keep writing. And that's kind of how Prophets and Outlaws started.
Now, the show that you guys put on, and Matt, I mean, you're not afraid to get up there and let everybody know you're having a good time and cut your eyeballs and do some winking, and, you know, are you the kind of the panty and bra show where they're just flying at you the entire time? You know, all of you. Do you have a collection there? I mean, did Casey Musgraves come by and see you guys? Or?
Casey Musgraves has not yet been by the show. Hopefully, we'll get there. I don't know. The merch table seems to kind of attract those kind of that kind of attention. Not yet on stage or anything, but maybe someday. I try to really get into it. I like the songs just as much as, you know, our fans do. And so when I sing Nothing But Me, I try to put myself in that situation.
You got to do that, man.
There's a little music video going on in my head, you know, and I'm a salesman. I'm trying to get across the point of the song that we wrote. And
hey, man, when you feel it, you got to get it out of your system.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it.
You got to get it out of your system. Speaking of getting it out of your system, Jamie, who plays the keys, plays the 88 top. He's not sitting here. Is he not sitting here because he didn't pass the breathalyzer a while ago? What was that thing?
That's right, the melodica slash breathalyzer.
I've never seen anybody play a breathalyzer, but what is that thing?
It's a melodica. It's kind of a harmonica, kind of an accordion, all rolled into one with a breathalyzer tube at the end.
So you got to blow in
Make
it
sure
in
you
order
don't
for it
drink
to make noise.
Reeks of 40 Creek.
Bob will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now I need to get one.
That's right.
Or let me borrow that one right there. New record coming, I guess, in 2015, because your next single, after the one we're fixing to hear, is going to be on that new record. So I got to imagine there's plans.
Yes, there's plans for even late this year. It probably is going to spill over into next year because we got a lot to do with the single now. But we've got our bullets loaded in the chamber. We're ready to go. So we've got Shine On Me right now, hopefully Texas Home next, and even more plans beyond that.
The current record is called Wolf Howl. Run it, pick it up right now, and go do yourself a favor. See the Prophets and Outlaws play live. Boys, thank you for being here today. Sign my table if you would, and when we come back on the other side, let's play some more songs. You want to?
Oh, yeah.
Prophets and Outlaws, when we come back, you're watching Lone Star Road. Y'all hang in there. Sign away.
You don't know nothing about Texas strong.
Welcome back to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Motor Trend Truck of the Year 2014 Ram 1500. They're online, prophetsandOutlaws.com. They are standing here right now. One more time, Prophets and Outlaws.
Sun is rising. There's no clouds to slow it down. So come on, sun, shine on me. My smile's been a hiding, but now it's time to let it out. So come on, sun, shine on me. Shine on me. I paid my dues and I'm ready to take a step. Shine on me. I sang the blues of a hard-working man. I stuck to the plan. Come on, son, lend me a helping hand. The stars are aligning, and I can feel it in my bones. Come on, star, shine on me. My mind's been rewinding all the things I should have known, but I'm wiser now, so shine on me. Shine on me. I paid my dues and I'm ready to take a step. Shine on me. I sang the blues of a hard-working man. I stuck to the plan. Come on, son, lend me a helping hand. I watched grains of sand from the hourglass land. Ready to make my move. It's gonna be a long road to where I'm gonna go, but this good I'm gonna hold on to. Shine on me. I paid my dues and I'm ready to take a step. Shine on me. I sang the blues of a hard-working man. I stuck to the plan. Come on, son, lend me a helping hand. The stars are aligning. There's no clouds to slow it down. So come on, son, shine on
Thank you, Chuck. Hey, man. That's great, Matt. That's great. Let's do some more of that when we come back. More from Prophets and Outlaws. You're watching Lone Star Roads. Y'all hang around. Awesome. Thank you. Lovely. Welcome back to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Ram 1500. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. Really do appreciate it. Again, we invite you to find us online, LoneStarRoadsTV.com. If you missed most of today's episode, you'll be able to find it online next week, or if you missed any of the previous episodes, you can go back and watch them right now. That's LoneStarRoadsTV.com. These guys right here, Prophet'sAndOutlaws.com. Current CD is Wolf Howl. Have you even thought about a title for the next CD yet?
No, we haven't. We actually still have one song to finish on
Really?
that one. So before we name it, we'll make sure we have all the songs.
So how many tracks are we thinking, possibly?
Thinking 5, maybe room for 6. We'll see what we come up with.
And this next one that we're about to hear is going to end up on this record?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal. Boys, thanks for being
Thanks,
here today.
Justin.
Really do appreciate it. Todd, thank you. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks. Check them out, Prophet'sAndOutlaws.com. We'll see you next week right here. Bonnie Bishop will be our guest on next week's Lone Star Roads TV show. Until next time, my name is Justin Frizzell. God bless you, God bless our troops, and God bless this great state of Texas. 40 cheers. See you down the road. Prophets and Outlaws, take us out.
Well, they say home is where your heart is, where all of your faults are part of, where you sleep safe and sound, you spend days around the ones that you're in love with. When I'm missing home, wonder where I go. Well, you can look me up, I'm probably in my sister's truck, loving life on the road. I spent 24 hours down in Austin, 2-stepped in San Marcos, and I ate chicken and waffles with my friends in Houston. Met a girl in San Antonio, played debutante balls out in Huntsville. I saw Pat Green play George's bar, and I buried my papa in West Texarkana. I love my Texas home. They said, boy, you should move out to Nashville, make records and buy fancy new clothes. But I worked way too hard in my own backyard to not taste all this fruit I've got. And if they ask you where I've been, they can figure it out on their own. Or hell, you can look us up. We're with Justin Frizzell today, so wish us luck with this gig in life on the road. And we spent 3 days and nights down in Austin, 2-stepped in San Angelo, and I ate chicken and waffles with my friends in Houston. Kissed a girl in San Antonio, played debutante balls out in Corpus. I sang Wagon Wheel at Old Green Hall, and I buried my papa in West Texarkana.